What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Showtime Nazar, the flyest vlogger on the planet. Welcome back to my channel. I got a lot of things I want to discuss with you guys today, so I'm not going to waste y'all time. But before we jump into the video, y'all know what we got to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications on so that you can stay up to date on all my latest content. Now let's jump into the video. Alright, so I'm going to briefly talk about this subject because I feel like I've been talking about her a lot lately. And I feel like now that she's going through a divorce, I don't want to keep reporting on it. But I do want to address Cardi B and Offset once again. She did take to her Instagram live to talk about the rumors of Offset having a side baby and him cheating, which she denied, saying that the rumors are false. There's no side baby. He did not cheat, and that right now they just seem to not be seeing eye to eye on a lot of things, and there's a lot of arguing and bickering going on, and she just wants to be quote unquote a free bird is the term that she uses. At this time, man, it's not really too much to report on this story other than the fact that she just sounds like she needs some healing and going through her own process, and that her and Offset are in a space where mentally they're just not on the same wavelength. I feel like I've said enough as far as how I feel about Cardi and Offset and their relationship, and just sounds like they need some growth and they may have to do it apart. I don't like though that she wants to put him on child support. Seeing as how Offset is not touring right now, that just seems like something that's selfish to do, to put that man on child support, because he's not making the normal amount of money that he would doing tours. Offset doesn't have the branding that Cardi B does, which is her doing like the Fashion Nova, the Fendi, all these designer clothing brands that want to make Cardi B the front runner for their brand. And Offset doesn't have that. Again, they just need some time apart and just need to grow as individuals. And for me, it just sounds like they're going to fix this. I don't know if they will, get remarried. I would hope that. But right now, it just seems like they're in two different places in their lives. And that happens. Sometimes you just grow out of a relationship. And again, I'm just sending my prayers up for them and hope that they can eventually work this situation out. Not just for themselves, but for culture as well. On to a new subject. Lil Boosie took to Twitter because his Instagram has been deleted by Mark Zuckerberg, and says that he's going to sue Mark Zuckerberg because he wants his Instagram back. I definitely think he deserves his Instagram back, and the reason I think he deserves his Instagram back is because Boosie was very entertaining. Now, I will say though, it's irresponsible for Boosie to get on Instagram and show all the naked women and all that, just because I think Instagram has like a nudity policy. So if you just gonna keep going against the grain, and Mark Zuckerberg has warned him more than once, more than twice, to you can't put that on there, and he continues to find a way around it and put naked women on there, then I understand why he took it. But at the same time, that's one of his ways of making money, which is him being on Instagram and entertaining his followers and all that type of stuff, and putting on, I guess, mini shows, if you want to say. But Boosie did a lot of other things besides show nudity on there. He was a part-time comedian, and I think if the right people get behind Boosie should have a show somewhere. I definitely think some network should pick him up. If I'm not mistaken, someone did, or they tried to give him a show and it may have not worked out. But somebody should definitely give Boosie a reality TV show, or some type of show where Boosie can showcase his personality. Also, Boosie, if you want to post naked women, you should probably just go ahead and get you an OnlyFans account. Do it on there so that way it doesn't look bad or as bad, you know what I mean? Just separate the two things, right? One thing is for the family and everything else is for the BET Uncut folks, all right? Other than that, man, Mark Zuckerberg, help my man's out, put his Instagram back up, man, and just kind of have a sit down and talk with him about that. If you are like me and have been following this Kanye West story for the past few days, you've seen the many tweets that Kanye has been displaying on Twitter with his displeasure of the music industry, Sony, Universal, artists not owning their masters, how to get their masters back, and so on, right? Now, I know a couple videos ago, the last video, I talked about me not liking when Kanye West talked to the public and or tweets, because it seems like it's always spur of the moment situations. However, it seems like Kanye West has actually developed a full thought out plan, which he normally doesn't, but it seems like he's together for this one. I don't know why, but I actually agree with Kanye West, because this is something that's been plaguing artists in the music industry for years. There has been a multitude of movies that display black artists in particular getting robbed by labels. In the NWA movie, you've seen it in the TLC movie, New Edition, where these white record label owners exploit these talented black musicians and only paying them pennies or nothing. I'm glad Kanye West is talking about it, because This needs a light shed on it. There's more money that they could be making if they own their masters. And record labels don't want artists to own their masters because of the fact that they can make more money. Now, a lot of people ask, well, why don't artists be independent artists? Why sign to a record label if being an independent artist is the way to go? What people don't talk about is, one, the artists that are saying that they're quote unquote independent, they do have a label. It's just not as big as Def Jam, Universal, Sony. What they don't tell you guys is that being an independent artist is a lot more difficult than people like to talk about, because of all the distribution and the promoting yourself. Is a lot to do on top of creating your own music. Not saying that artists don't want to do that and have that type of creative control and freedom. What happens is, though, you probably get burnt out on all that. Beginning of the grind, yeah, it's okay to have this guy do your videos and this another person over here album cover artwork. As you start to grow and become a better artist, always looking for somebody to do X, Y, and Z becomes probably mentally exhausting and physically draining. What the labels do or are supposed to do is help take some of that pressure off of you and just create music. And just allow you to create your music, and they do all the distributing part. What happens is, though, when they start doing all that, they start getting in a contract and put in these contracts, I'm gonna take a significant amount of money from artists to help promote you and make you the bigger artist, when in fact they're not. I'm glad Kanye West is getting in front of this, because I've heard that Kanye West has sold over 140 million records worldwide, but hasn't made that much money off of music. I'm sure he gets residuals and all that good stuff, but with artists not touring right now, that takes a toll on their money. And the fact that they don't own their masters also takes a toll on them. Last thing I want to say about this Kanye West situation is, I'm glad that he's the forefront of it, because Kanye West, as a billionaire artist, is the right person to get in front of it. Now, what I will say is, he does need to link up with people like Master P. Reason I say he needs to link up with people like Master P is because Master P was already ahead of the game way back when, and decided to own his masters. All in all, Kanye West, I do agree with you talking about this, and I hope you keep talking about this and putting out information and informing these artists. And I hope you get in touch with Master P and make that happen, so that y'all can figure out a way for artists to own their masters and artists to continue to make money off of music. Because if you know the music industry like I do, you know that artists don't make money off of music at all. And even now with the streams, the number of streams that you have to have in order to make money off it is ridiculous. So yeah, put that out there, Kanye. Keep doing your thing, man. So if you guys remember a few videos back, I did talk about Odell Beckham and Chief Keef's baby mama, who went on No Jumper podcast to talk about Odell Beckham liking to be defecated on. If you would like to know the name of that video, it's called Rap, Coonery, and Defecation. Go check that video out. Now, Odell Beckham actually pretty much laughed at the whole idea that he liked to be defecated on. It's funny that Chief Keef's baby mama decided that she wanted to put false information out there, make it look like her and Odell Beckham used to kick it or they were having sex at one point. He just kind of laughed it off and was like, that's some stuff I never heard about myself. So again, she was just clout chasing, man. It's just exactly what I thought she was doing. Nobody's ever spotted them being together. And here's what she should have thought about if indeed she was hanging out with Odell Beckham, right? Odell Beckham is a big star. Somebody would have saw y'all two together. At some point, y'all, as I know he wouldn't just keep you on the raps, because you low-key have a small name. Chief Keef's baby mama. Like, that's not nothing that, nobody's baby mama is like not famous in this day and age, right? At some point, y'all would have got a damn cheeseburger. If y'all was having sex like you say you was, somebody got hungry, right? Whatever. It was corny, it was cloud chasing, and we knew it all. So I'm not gonna really go into much detail about that, but it is what it is. She really needs to get herself some type of hustle going on other than herself just the industry hoe. All right, do something else for yourself. All right, y'all, that's all I got for today's video. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.